It took me 10 years and I finally hit my first 50x, guys. Using the Fibonacci, using the indicator, I'm going to walk you through everything step by step. So if you're ready, let's step into the war zone. All right, guys. So before we get into the trade, the first thing I want to show you is just want to show you that these are my real trades. This is my performance from the past month. It's a combination of everything: trading, premium selling, investments. So it's not just from trading, but I do use MES and ES for leverage, and I trade intraday to try to make some extra money and also swings. And today, guys, I'm presenting to you my best trade ever, my 50x winner. Okay, so let's get into it. So first and foremost here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn on the auto fib indicator. Okay, and that's going to be for today. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go back, guys. This trade was 2 Fridays ago. I shared this one on stream. And right here, guys, we had this gap down. So usually when we gap down, it usually gets bought back up because institutions are looking for a deal. So this was my 618 Fibonacci trade that I entered, having a stop loss below this candle. And I took the chance in swinging this trade, guys, because I had a lot of unrealized profits to risk. And I finally, right here, guys, at the peak today, we're up 51 times our money, and I'm still holding this bad boy. Okay, so I trimmed a little bit of it, but I have some runners on, right? It's important to lock in some profits and leave as much on as you can in case this goes for 100x. If this becomes 100x, if you risk 1% of your capital, you can double your account in one trade. All right, which is pretty crazy. But let me go ahead here. I'm going to hit the replay and I'm going to walk you through this particular trade with my indicator. And I'll show you the thought process that I have now with Fibonacci. Okay, it's a little bit different than in the past. So let me just hit the replay here. And I'm going to show you how this indicator works. Okay. All right. So this was the trade that we took 2 Fridays ago. And then I took another trade today, which I'll show you in a second. But right here, guys, just make sure you have the rich approved version 1.3 indicator on. If you don't have it, I'll show you how to get it in a second. Let's go over to the 2-minute chart. And then what we're going to do here, my friends, is we're going to press replay here. And the first candle, you'll see the Fibonacci auto plots, the high and the low. Okay, so let me show you how I played this. So we auto plot the high and the low, and we push up. Okay, so Fibonacci is very simple. You don't force anything. You wait for the market to show what it wants to do. On this Friday, the 23rd, we gapped down, we rallied. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm waiting for a pullback in here into this golden zone. And once we get that pullback, once I see that we hold it, I take the trade with a tight entry and stop loss. That's it. It's either going to work or it's not. And when it does work, the thing about Fibonacci is you can double your account. And that's what I'm trying to go for. So you can see right here, guys, we held the 786 1, 2, 3 times, and we put in these little hammers and doji. I'm here on the 2-minute chart, and this is where I entered the position here with the crossover right over the 618. And then from there, guys, having my stop loss right at these wicks over here, and just fast forwarding here now, my friends, boom. This one became a monster. This is the greatest trade I've ever done on a lower time frame like this. And there you go, my friends. So here is that Fibonacci pullback. I use the indicator to help me to get those levels, but you could also draw it manually. Personally, right now, I have no patience drawing it manually because you could see you got to keep changing the anchors and the indicator does it for itself. But anyways, guys, so I'm still holding that bad boy. And then I want to show you today what I did. Okay, so I also took a very similar trade today. So we're going to go to the 5-minute. And then let me hit the replay and I'll show you what happened today. Because the indicator, what it does is it always updates in real time, right? So you can see it's updating right now, the current day's high. But let's go back here and do the replay. So I want to show you this trade that I got in this morning. So the first 5-minute bar right here. Okay. Here's our high, here's our low. Then boom, Fibonacci starts to pull out. Bang. So once I see this, guys, I say, okay, there's buyers here. Okay. And the other thing that I noticed with this, if I can show you on the weekly chart, is I posted this over the weekend, but we had this Holy Grail formation, and this Holy Grail formation tends to break to the upside. So I knew going into today that I got to play for this upside potential. Okay. And the question was just, how do I do it? Like, how do I get involved? So let me hit the replay again and let me walk you through that. Okay. So here we go. So 9:30. So the thing with the indicator, it's always going to update in real time, right? So if you want to back test this, you have to press the replay button. Okay. So here we go. So here's the first 2-minute bar. So let's walk through this again. Okay. And then we push, bang, 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 down. And then we come back up here. This is when I know, okay, bulls are here. So all I'm trying to do is play the bottom part of the fib. Okay. So we come down here, guys. Okay. We hold this 618. come into the 786, and right there, this right here was my confirmation today. Okay. I did get a little bit lucky today because you'll see that we swept the lows and then we came back in. And with the sweep of the lows, we picked up liquidity and then we just ripped. There we go, guys. Let me fast forward here and just show you. So there's that 2-minute candle right there. And that, my friends, was the low of the day. So I was able to catch that as well. All right, guys. So the other thing that I want to show you is I'm building another indicator that outlines the previous week. Okay, so let's go ahead here. Let me turn this one off. Previous week's Fibonacci range right here. Look at this. So the low of the week, this is Monday. The low of the week is right here on the 50% retracement of last week's range. So this is last week's high and this is last week's low right here. So you can see that, guys. That's pretty crazy. But I'm taking things to another level now, and I'm really pushing myself. And this indicator has changed my life. The first 50x in my life. And I'm very grateful for it. And I'm very grateful for you guys following along the journey. I'm going to give away a copy of this indicator. Just comment FIB 50 below, FIB 50 below to enter. And then I just want to show you guys, if you want to grab the indicator, it's live on my website right now, tradingwars.com. Click on Auto Fibonacci Indicator. It's $227 for lifetime. Okay. And you're going to get not only this indicator, but you're going to get my library. Okay. So I'm going to release more indicators to you as I develop them. I have basically 3 right now. You can see more details here, guys. Check it out. And make sure you put in your TradingView username. Okay. A lot of people, when they're buying it, they're not putting in their username. You have to put in your TradingView username. It's only on TradingView. It's not on Thinkorswim right now, but I probably can do that eventually. Okay. Because I'm building my own indicators right now. But that's it, guys. I thank you so much. That's the power of Fibonacci, guys. Buy weakness and sell strength. Don't chase. Okay. Look for the lows of the day. Look for the high of the day. Don't play the opposite. Okay. You got to buy when the chart is red and sell when the chart is green. All right. And I just wanted to mention here that I also do these call outs in my Discord, in the members lounge, also in this live stream right here, guys. We have a live stream feature where we stream. So that big winner that you see over here 2 Fridays ago, we streamed this live in Discord as well. So if you're interested, check out my website. But yeah, thanks so much for your time. I hope this add value. The key, my friends, is when you're doing fibs, you want to buy near the low and you want to sell near the high of the range. You don't want to short at the low. That's going to set you up for failure. Okay. So I hope that added value, guys. Fibs for life. Thank you so much and have a great day.